I love all of the critters, from moths to, I don't know what this is, maybe a cicada or a little bug, to this grasshopper thing. What's this guy? I don't even know. But in any case, no shortage of new little sightings of critters to be had while we're staying here in the Grand Canyon. This is a stink bug right here, who knows, little beetle. In any case, I haven't bothered to look all of them up, but we see cool things all the time, and they're just so interesting and unique. Here's a couple quick photos of some of the insects and bugs that we have seen in 2020 and got to photograph. Now this guy, that's a tarantula hawk. And if you don't know anything about that, here is a tarantula, and we have them in the Grand Canyon. Next up, squirrels and things. In California, we had videos of Frederick. Now, Frederick was a pocket gopher, and that was my first introduction to pocket gophers. I had no idea they also live in the Grand Canyon. So this is Frederick's little cousin, Freddie, and he lived right outside our RV, just like in California. Again, never in my life, 40-something years, I have never seen a pocket gopher. Southern California, they pop up out of the ground right where we feed the ducks, and then here in the Grand Canyon, this little Freddy guy pops right up out of the ground where we feed the ducks. Pocket gophers. I would like one. Next up, this is your typical ground squirrel / rock squirrel. Just like in Southern California, they live here as well. This little guy is hanging out right next to the food bowl. I put the food out and I was about to go get the ducks, and it showed up in no time at all. And as you'll see in a moment, the ducks are coming along and going to just shoo this guy away. Go, go, duckies, here they come. Next up, don't know if you can see this little guy right here. It is the Abert squirrel. And here he comes out of the forest. Cutest little squirrels alive. We have Abert squirrels here on the south rim and their cousin, the Kaibab squirrel, on the north rim. We have seen them both. They are very agile and they do live up in trees. Cutest thing about them is they've got big ears. And in the winter, they grow fur tassels from the top of their ears that hang down to protect their ears and keep them warm. So basically, they grow their own earmuffs. This little thirsty guy came and visited for a drink from the duck pond. And what would a critter video be without birds? Here is a woodpecker. There are several different types here in the canyon, and they're very hard to photograph. Every time I get out the camera, they fly away. Next up, the flicker. Again, very hard bird to photograph, the flicker. Alrighty, stellar jays. We have pinion jays, scrub jays, and stellar jays here. And the stellar jay is amazing. Excellent vocal sounds that this guy makes, and again, what a looker. Pretty cool looking bird, don't you agree? Titmouse on our ram skull, wondering if it was looking for a meal, picking off insects, or looking to make a home in the eye socket. Don't know. Ravens. All right. I would like to be reincarnated as a raven in the Grand Canyon. They are delightful. So many of them that would frequent our backyard that we could actually start to recognize them and name them. Specifically, Owl. I'm not quite sure which one he is here in the photos, it's hard to tell, but when you actually see them moving, they have different characteristics. The one named Al, he had a busted toe and one of his toes stuck up higher than the others. He was also always the first one to come and investigate anything we put out to eat, and he was the boldest of the crew. In addition to Al, we started to pick out other ones that had unique characteristics to them. We have got one here that he has a scruffy, messed up hairdo. His feathers on the top were always messy. And again, we could start to identify the ravens just by their mannerisms. Here they are playing in the snow. So cool. And another snowy day, I noticed that Frederick had been coming up out of the ground looking for some seeds. I put some down for him and he popped out. He was hanging out for a little while and eating some seeds, pulling them into his den, storing them away probably. And then the ravens came. So when they get here, I will fast forward. The entire video was 17 minutes long on the GoPro, so I won't subject anybody to a 17-minute long raven video, but of course I enjoyed it. besties, our dove friends. I swear they can see through our RV windows and they know that we have chicken and they come around because we have chicken. That's my interpretation of it, at least. And one more bird species for this video, and then part 2 will be different types of critters. Hummingbirds! Most excellent. We actually, unfortunately, got in trouble for hanging our hummingbird feeder. It goes against park rules because we are now feeding wildlife. So when they come and inspect, we have to take it down. But the rangers said that they do it as well, and it's okay when they don't have to inspect. And our hummingbird pals. And thank you all critters, big and small, for letting us enjoy your beauty.